fans, Beyond Wrestling, Denver, Colorado, the man not the place, back for the second half of the off-the-grid live event emanating from the hallowed halls of the Knights of Columbus in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. I cannot even get over what we saw before we went to break. Mark Angel served his first ever defeat in Beyond Wrestling at the hands of Anthony Stone. From one tag match to another, we're going to have the Super Smash Brothers, a world-renowned tag team, going up against the combination of Leon St. Giovanni and the newest member of the Professional Revolution, JT Dunn. Now, I certainly urge everybody watching this file, check the annotations, the video description. You can watch it without commentary if you don't want to hear me, if you'd prefer to hear John Harder. If that's the case, you're an idiot. He's not even doing ring announcing as good as Corvus. This guy is an absolute slime ball through and through. And you gotta remember, JT Dunn was on a roll in Beyond Wrestling until he stepped in the ring with Leon St. Giovanni at about time. And unfortunately, in this instance, if you can't beat him, join him. That was JT Dunn's mentality, and now he has joined up with the Professional Revolution. Both JT Dunn and Leon St. Giovanni, aspiring young athletes, but I don't know if being under the guidance of John Harder is going to teach them much, if anything. But, you know, there's some guys that want that fast track up the ranks. And a win over the Super Smash Brothers would certainly put some eyeballs on this young tandem. JT Dunn asking the official if he can eject some of the fans or other wrestlers from ringside. They're not interfering. And we've had a very vocal crowd here tonight. JT Dunn and Leon St. Giovanni are going to have to try and block out that negativity and focus on the Super Smash Brothers. Certainly a disadvantage by aligning themselves with John Harder. I think based on their ability alone, these are two guys that the fans would have got behind otherwise. Well, there's no judges in wrestling, but I would say that Player Dose got the better of that exchange. JT Dunn trying to take Player Dose Dunn with that waist lock. Instead going to that side headlock. And now transitioning to that wrist lock. Trying to get that distance from Player Dose. Look at that, Dose! Just kipping up multiple times, showing off his agility right here. And it looked like he actually kicked the hair of JT Dunn into his eyes. JT Dunn temporarily blinded. And as a result, the Super Smash Brothers able to drive him back to his own corner. Some signature combinations, the dropkick from Player Uno, and the corkscrew press into the ring. The Super Smash Brothers having no trouble against the Professional Revolution early on. More signature offense, that moonsault and the fist drop, attacking the entire body of their opponents. Dunn comes charging, a body slam on the knee, no. Time to pose. Oh! St. Giovanni take it down. JT Dunn reeling on the floor. Whatever John Harder has been trying to coach these guys, whatever strategy he's been trying to impart on them, he's done a lousy job. I'm not going to say I could do a better job. I think I could, though. Ah, but JT Dunn jumping Player Dose from behind, kicking him in the head. And now sending Dose into the bad part of town. St. Giovanni trying to shake the cobwebs. Him and Dunn perhaps looking for a double backdrop suplex. Dose is out on his feet. Sending both members of the Professional Revolution into each other. Dose trying to build momentum off the ropes. Caught with that hip toss. Whoa! A double gut buster. I can't say I've ever seen that combination before. Swinging out the legs from underneath Dose. And driving him sternum first into a double set of knees. Recoil from the jawbreaker, sending Dose into the corner of his opponents. There you see JT Dunn, Leon St. Giovanni. The tandem attacks continue. Certainly bending the rules to their favor, but going up against a tag team the caliber of the Super Smash Brothers, you almost can't blame them. JT Dunn with that split leg drop. Connecting with the inside of the thigh across the throat of player Dose. Just trying to keep him subdued now in the center of the ring. Of course, you see the Super Smash Brothers accompanied to ringside by the one and only Steve the Turtle Weiner. And it was actually in a match between JT Dunn and Steve the Turtle Weiner at the Crises Precipitates Change taping that John Harder turned his back on the Turtle. Of course, a somewhat feeble-minded individual. Certainly preying on some of the weaknesses of the Turtle. Earlier last year was being managed by one Leslie Butterscotch. John Harder convinced him that he needed another manager in his match against his best friend at the time, JT Dunn. And what did John Harder and JT Dunn do? They double-crossed Steve the Turtle Weiner. So Turtle's there for moral support for the Super Smash Brothers. I'm sure he would love nothing more than to see the professional revolution wiped off the face of the earth. But admittedly, player Uno and player Dose having some difficulty with JT Dunn and Leon St. Giovanni. Player Uno, that temper getting the better of him. A veteran like him should know better than that. And player Dose is really going to have to make some moves right here, or else we could be seeing the conclusion of this match in the next few moments. St. Giovanni and JT Dunn, a few moments to capitalize. But player Dose out of the way of the double clothesline attempt and catches both Dunn and St. Giovanni with precision timing, that double Pele style kick. But can Dose get to his corner? Leaping across the ring, and here comes the powerhouse, player Uno. Taking JT Dunn and St. Giovanni down. The clotheslines, now the elbows. Oh, just a scintillating chop. Reversal of the Irish whip. Oh, but St. Giovanni telegraphed that. Player Uno almost taking him off his feet with a number of chops. A body slam to JT Dunn. And a backbreaker to St. Giovanni. The professional revolution falling apart before our very eyes. And I'm not sure what help John Harder can be on the floor. Just barking orders to JT Dunn, taking a shortcut right there. Sending player Dose face first. And Leon St. Giovanni's looking to steal this. Ooh, he had the Falcon Punch scouted, and that flipping STO, using all of his body's momentum with more impact in favor of the leg sweep. But still can't keep player Uno down. Comes charging in. Able to connect with that chest breaker and the double stomp from JT Dunn. Player Uno's in trouble right here. 1, 2. Here's Dose to break it up. JT Dunn, a little overzealous, comes charging in, deposited on the floor. John Harder checking on his man. Leon St. Giovanni looking for that flipping STO once again. Ooh, caught Dose with the boot. Made a mistake right there. Caught with that Falcon Punch. Looked like player Dose might have been going for the top. The gory special cutter. The fatality, as it were. Uno sensing more damage needing to be done. Now player Dose, that corkscrew plancha. JT Dunn eliminated from the situation. Now player Uno says it's time for the fatality. The arms are hooked. The legs are hooked. There's no way that Leon St. Giovanni, trying to find an escape. John Harder kicked to the floor. The professional revolution have nowhere to go but down. And there ain't no kicking out of that. As we see player Dose, that flipping cutter. And Player Uno, Player Dos, the Super Smash Brothers, victorious and still undefeated in competition here at Beyond Wrestling. And you got to think that even though Steve the Turtle Weiner was not involved in this contest, somewhat of a moral victory, the Legion of Green, as he would probably dub it, picking up a victory over the Professional Revolution. And St. Giovanni and JT Dunn, I mean, John Horner's not leading them back to the locker room. That's exit the building. These guys are gone. Good riddance. Of course, Player Uno and Player Dos proving why they are absolutely one of the very best tag teams on the planet. See Uno holding that shoulder, hopefully not too much damage done. And Steve the Turtle Weiner with a celebratory dance to the back. Uno shucking and jiving.